This is for my old buddy, History Revisited. You know, I went back there and listened to that nail in the ground. I dug that thing up and listened to it. I didn't hear on that nail what I was hearing when that dime was in there, okay? Anyway, here's a little video for you, buddy. I hope you're doing all right over there in the UK. That's a high carbon concrete nail. Sort of square, rectangular shape. That old Mercury dime. This is conventional setting 6.8 disc. You hear that? Now I dug a half dime in the side here. I don't know, it's been quite a few years ago. 4 inches deep with a DS1 HF elliptical call. And if I told you how many times I'd probably swept over that, I don't know exactly, but I swept over it a bunch. I got a buddy swept over that too, because there's two sugar trees right there where I found it. Landmarks, okay? That could be in a siding bay 3 or 4 inches deep right there. Not all old coins are deep, okay? Not all iron is deep either. How about that? Not all old iron is deep either. So you're coming along here in conventional settings, 6.8 disc silencer 1 with this machine, version 200. You hear that? That's 4 inches of call height. Iron tone. Okay, now I've listened to this at 3.7 disc full tones, no cigar. Same silencer. Bird Dog program, 0 disc. Two through 13 is notched out. What happens here? You hear that? So if I take the dime away, what happens? You hear that? You know, I mean, does this have any practical application? That's really the name of the game. Could you find something doing what Sharpshooter's showing you here? I think you might. Now, before I lay this dime back down here, you heard me sweep like this in the Bird Dog program, okay? Now, I'm not saying all nails are going to sound the same. I can't measure every nail in the world. Now, I'm coming across this nail this way. You hear that? Now, some people might be tempted to say, that sounds like a coin. That sounds pretty good, don't it? But notice, very got to be right in the middle with that right there. See that right there? I got to be right in the middle. So if you move your call around a little bit and it drops out, okay, that might be a good signal. Let's go over here to conventional. This is conventional setup, 6.8 disc. Look at there. See, we're still hitting that. But again, it has to be, you have to be more in. See where I've got that call? Take note of where that call is, right there. See where that call is and out here. So we hear signal there, don't we? Now this is the conventional program you're going to hear first, and I dropped that dime in there. Now we don't know what the conventional program does here. Iron tone. Over here, we get signal. But notice I have a broader detection. It's not as, you know, I don't have to have the call as exact. Does that sound different than the nail pitch-wise? Of course it does. Bird Dog program, same deal. Hear how clean that sounds? It's higher pitched. You know, I showed a video with the Manicore the other day coming across some nails in a similar fashion, you know, and it would sound off on them too. Here the pitch is different on that. ID's different. But the call position on that has to be more exact. But when I put this dime in there, it's a whole different ball game. So, you know, you can have a gold ring or a clad coin or a silver ring in a sight just a few inches deep. there and you come across something like that, you know, you see that coin, you see there where I've got that coin, can I even, you hear the bird dog program locking up on a 1 with a strong signal, okay? It ain't no pipsqueak signal, she's locked, okay? So if I go back over here to the conventional program, alright, now you see where that concrete nail is and where that dime is. So back here's iron tone, we know that. So now I'm pushing the coil forward. Notice, no detection, even with the coil pushed forward, meaning I know where the dime's at. Look at there. Best signal I can get is that little click. See what I'm saying? Knowing where that dime is at, pushing that coil forward. Now, if I go back to the bird dog program, coming over the center, now I'm going to start pushing the coil forward. Look at there. Look how far I have signal. So if I'm coming through a site like this right here, it's going to be hard for me to miss that right there. Remember, I get to set this tone up like I want it. I wouldn't set it up as a highest tone, okay? So I'm showing this because it could have some application. This machine conventionally run, you're not going to hear that dime right there, okay? You're not going to hear it. Iron tone, you hear that? I mean, which signal do you like the best? I'm not saying this is a use all the time program either, okay? I see you over there posting in my video and stuff, you know, you need to get out there and look at this. See what you can do with it. Then share information instead of being just a critic, okay? I don't mind critics, but I believe you have a Deus too. Or you used to, you should have kept it, I can tell you that, okay? After me figuring out what I figured out with this machine, you should have kept it, okay? And what else is noticeable about here is I can be running this coil closer to the ground, okay? So I'm in the conventional program here. So if I come out here with this coil, conventionally, right there's about the best signal I can get on that, right in there, but down closer. Wonder if that target is setting close to the surface and that nail is. Well, you see what happens with the bird dog program? If I was going to go to a place that had been hunted hard, or actually a park, I could use this in a park looking for gold rings, no problem whatsoever. Matter of fact, if I was going to hunt a park looking for gold rings, this might be the only way I would run this machine. Because I'm seeing targets, same detection, walking direction, I'm able to maybe spot a target nobody else can. But they might even have a Deus too, and they don't know what I know about this machine right here, okay? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this History Revisited.